Good afternoon, guys. This is Scicluna here, Secretary of the Victorian Duck Hunters Association. Now, you probably can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm a little bit peed off. And let me tell you why. About an hour ago, the Game Management Authority announced the 2021 duck hunting season. In that, they announced a heavily modified bag limit and season. A season of 20 days starting from May the 26th. In addition to that, a bag limit of only 2 birds, minus obviously the blue-winged shoveler, surprise surprise, and the chestnut and grey teal in some parts of the state. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute slap in the face of the science and the data and the hard work by the Victorian Duck Hunters Association, the SSAA, the FGA, and all the other hunting organisations that have contributed to promoting and providing clear and transparent facts. Yet despite this, despite the announcement of a South Australian modified season which totaled in 4 birds and 14 weeks, for some reason Victoria gets 2 birds and 20 days. Now, I don't need to tell you that the conditions are quite favourable to game bird species at the moment. Yet, despite this, the government, the GMA, recommend and announce and gazette a heavily modified season that is as a slap in the face to all hunters, all science and all data. Enough is enough. I want to also let you know what the Victorian Duck Hunters Association is planning to do to this. We are of the belief that the Game Management Authority and this entire considerations process is an absolute farce. Because if they had listened to the evidence, they would have already announced 10 birds and 12 weeks. And that would have included the blue-winged shoveler. But they ignored that, and instead they played political handball with our tradition. And my understanding would be, and my rationale, or trying to understand what's going on here, is that the government obviously is being heavily pressured by the lies and dishonesty coming from the Greens and the Animal Justice Party, and obviously a good old mate Andy Medic, who, despite facts, the truth has never gotten away of a good story. Now, what the VDHA is going to be doing is we are going to be contacting all the other hunting organisations to show a united front, but we're also going to be calling on the Minister for Agriculture, Marianne Thomas, to reach out directly to the hunting organisations and the stakeholders, the real stakeholders, the hunters, and to rethink, to back away from this announcement by the GMA and stick to the legislation as intended of 10 birds, including the blue-winged shoveler, and 12 weeks, starting on the weekend. What we are seeing here is not due process, where one party and another party can exchange facts and data to reach the best situation. What we have here is the GMA approaching stakeholders like us and supposed stakeholders like anti-hunting organisations to create some sort of exercise, and then despite any evidence or data provided, they come up with a decision that is based purely on politics, based on the data, purely on politics, opposed to being based on the data. And I urge you as a hunter to vocally oppose this. Now, in the link of this video, we'll be posting the email of Marianne Thomas, and we encourage you to write to her immediately and express your absolute distrust in the Game Management Authority and its duck hunting considerations process, and that you encourage her to do the right thing for regional Victoria, who have been suffering under COVID-19 for most of 2020, and to announce a full season and a full bag. Please watch this space. We'll provide you more information as it comes available to us. But this fight is not over, guys. What we need to do, not just me, not just you, but every other hunter, regardless if you're a duck hunter or a deer hunter or whatever, you need to write to Marianne Thomas, the Minister for Agriculture, and tell her to announce a full bag and a full season. Because I tell you what, if they come after duck hunting, we are the first domino. Right after duck hunting comes deer hunting. Right after deer hunting comes all other recreational hunting. Before that, and then straight after that comes your precious, precious guns. This is an attack on not just duck hunters, but our way of life. And we need to stand up and fight back. This is Jay Scicluna, Secretary of the Duck Hunters Association, North Victorian Duck Hunters Association, signing out.